Alright, so this here we have is Esper Control. It is updated for, I guess, an expectation of what the metagame will look like after Magic 15 is released. But the deck itself does not run any M15 cards. So the mana base is pretty standard. We run 12 Temples, 4 Shocks, well, 4 Hallowed Fountains, and then 2 Black Shock lands, some basics, and 2 Moonbolts. We do still run our 3 Elspeths because Mono Black. So before the rotation, Mono Black was a big deck, and after rotation, as people are figuring out the format, it's good to play a proactive deck. So mainly the aggro decks. So as a result, we want our 3rd Elspeth because it's really good against Mono Black, and if you can land it against the aggro deck with, maybe just around 10 life, then you're in a pretty good position. 4 Jaces, 4 Sphinx's Rest, pretty self-explanatory. 1 Aetherling, because you just need that impossible to kill finisher. 4 Verdicts, it's pretty standard as well. We're playing 2 Banishing Lights in addition to the 2 Dissension Spheres, because it's really good against all the Planeswalkers running around with the Naya Super Friends decks, the Jund Monsters decks, and it's also good redundancy against Underworld Connections in addition to your 4 Dimension Spheres. Because of the amount of Mono Black and expected aggro, we're only playing 1 Thoughtseize main with the rest of the sideboard. We cut a Dissolve. We considered having 4 Dissolve, 1 Syncopate, but against the fast format, against the fast field, and once again against Mono Black, you do want a 2nd Syncopate for when you're on the draw. So we decided to cut a Dissolve, and with the rest of our target removal, we decided not to play a 3rd Last Breath, because once again, it's a post-rotation, it's a relatively unrefined format, so we're playing Azorius Charm. Azorius Charm will always do something, so it will never be a truly dead card, it'll just be a really bad cycler, and it's still really effective against aggro decks, and I guess it's only bad in the mirror, and it's not very good against control. So yeah, this is pretty much Team Sneak and Show's one of our builds of Esper Control. Alright, so here we have the sideboard for this deck. We have 3 more Thoughtseizes for the mirror and against Jund Monsters, and we bring in some amount against Mono Blue. We have 1 Negate for the mirror match and against the Planeswalker based decks, and 3 Gainsays for the mirror and against Mono Blue. In a lot of matchups, we want to upgrade our removal and just have more in general, so we play 3 Doomblades. We already have 2 Ultimate Prices in the main deck, and we don't want to run anything as narrow as Dark Betrayal going into the new format. 3 Nyx Fleece Rams against the Burn decks, which is actually a pretty hard matchup. It's actually quite hard to play, and a good player on Burn will just demolish a control player if the control player is unprepared. And once again, a new format where aggro is a good choice. If you're playing control, you do want to have a plan against aggro, and Nyx Fleece Ram is very effective against aggro decks. We play 1 Pithing Needle just to help out against our control matchups and our monsters matchup. We do have 6 Fear effects in the main, but it is such a powerful deck that we want a 7th way to deal with their Planeswalkers. The one opposite that could be easily a Jace Memory Adept or an Archangel or just another threat in general, but our Team Sneak and Show current owner, George Fu, insisted that I play his foil opposite that, so here it is. But playing against Luke MC Candles on Jund Monsters, this won't be relevant, so it's just here for show for him to show off.